Superintendent of Police Rashid Ategeka. Superintendent of Police Stella Babisusa. Superintendent of Police Jimmy Haguma. Superintendent of Police Frederick Jonathan Kalunji. Superintendent of Police Lauren Kamara. Superintendent of Police Ben Kasozi. Superintendent of Police Boaz Katuzeo. Superintendent of Police Jessica K. Gomba. Superintendent of Police Moses Lukonge. Superintendent of Police Frantile Ramsay. Superintendent of Police Alex Magezi. Superintendent of Police Farouk Matovu. Superintendent of Police Johnson Mande. Superintendent of Police Peter Mugabi. Superintendent of Police Andrew Mugarura. Superintendent of Police Jonathan Joseph Musinguzi. Superintendent of Police Marion Nyamaizi. Superintendent of Police David Katunda. Superintendent of Police Annabel Nyiramahoro. Superintendent of Police Benson Obang. Superintendent of Police Vincent Okurut. Superintendent of Police Tony Onyai. Superintendent of Police John Joshua Owor. Superintendent of Police Cosmas Ruganzu. Superintendent of Police Rogers Seguya. Superintendent of Police Peter Twala. Superintendent of Police Herbert Wagubi. Assistant Superintendent of Police John Joseph Adelo. Assistant Superintendent of Police Evelyn Atim Awecho. Assistant Superintendent of Police Daniel Eli Echwatu. I thought he was going to clap for himself. Assistant Superintendent of Police Peace Chotalime. And Assistant Superintendent of Police David Tumusime. DJ.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that?
Thank you very much, DJ. Our guest of honor, those are the 43 participants who fulfilled the requirements of the course. Congratulations.
Another hand of applause. Thank you very much, course Chief Instructor. Let me also take this opportunity to welcome the Director, HRD's remarks about the course, how it has been going, what we are yet to learn, what we've learned, and to give maybe the future of how we are going to take on these, the course in our respective training schools.
The chief guest, sir, in the person of Chief of Joint Staff, General Jack Bakasumba, dear colleague directors present, the very, very senior officers, my deputy there, the Vice Chancellor, Makerere University, of course his representative, the Commandant of the college, the Executive Director, ICRC, the Deputy Commandant, directing staffs, graduates, other heads of departments present, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am AIGP Godfrey Gorova, and I'm responsible for training, if you want, HRD. My friend, some of these things are not necessarily so for public information as to where or what we are going to be doing here, but I want to restrict myself to the occasion. One or two things important is friends, graduates. This college has done its part of the job. They have educated you. They have not given you only the foundation, but have dealt some depth in much of what you are requested or expected to be doing as commanders, as staff officers, as administrative officers in the Uganda Police Force. And I would also want to say that that is not the end of learning. You will agree with me that by the time you came here, quite a number of things you were doing out there. You used your civil education or initial training to perform your duties. And I want to congratulate you for that. Yes. It is not as easy as the public seeing us out there in our uniform and performing our duties the way we do, and appreciate or say whatever they wished to say. So, it is my hope that by the time you cross that gate, you are going to implement those other things that you have learned here and are implementable at the level at which you are going to be deployed. As you may know or have heard, there is quite an outcry out there among the public. The issue, and that is hinged on attitude and the discipline of the force. I want to urge you that the discipline, as the commandant said, that you have exhibited here, please go out there and do the same. Remain disciplined. For that will save you a lot of headache. in supervision, reporting, briefings, and sharing, both vertical and horizontal. You know, it's no longer a big secret. I have my own reservations that, you know, the chief executive, His Excellency, when he was briefing some of you, he said the police was the most corrupt institution in the Republic of Uganda. Of course, as a police general, I feel hurt because, you know, if it starts with us leaders, then it is very bad. So, as you know now, that as leaders, we are supposed to be models for our subordinates or to our subordinates. Whatever these guys see us doing is what they are going to be doing. So I'm going to not command you, but to highly recommend that we are brand new and that we will disease it from those corruption tendencies. As for where we are going, of course, is hinged on the budget, but you can be sure that more courses are going to be conducted here. As we talk now, yesterday, I signed a request to the Director HRA to nominate course number 7, which should be starting sometime in October or around there. And for other schools, the DPCs are in Oririm. They have spent exactly 3 months. They should be passing out sometime on the 3rd of September. This should not threaten some of these graduates who are DPCs, that their positions or whatever. You know, the commandant has put pen on picture, and that is going to determine or guide HRA and his team on where or which position you suited best. So don't worry. The Minister for Presidency, unfortunately for you, she had asked that if she could have an interaction with you, but of course time was against us, and her own schedule was too congested, but we will find time, create a day or two for a workshop or a seminar, and then we will invite her to come and have a chat with you on very, very pertinent issues in the leadership out there among the police, the civilian, and the leaderships of the districts. Sir, I don't think I have a lot to say here, but what I can say is that I want to welcome you to the college, since it is your first time. And as we finish this function, I will request that you take just about 10 or so minutes to look around. Maybe you find something that's lacking, and then mine will be to put pen on paper and say, Saidia. Yes, yes. Otherwise, for those of us who came from the different places, once again, most welcome, and I wish us a safe and nice enjoyment while we are at this college. Thank you, sir.
The next activity is a very good one. We will be presenting certificates and awards to the best course participants. And this, of course, will be done by the guest of honor and the commandant. allow me take this opportunity to welcome our guest of honor and commandant. And after that, I was requesting that the director HRD takes the opportunity again to invite the guest of honor to give his speech. Thank you very much.
That's a protocol. Sir, during the course, all our participants, like reported, fulfilled the requirements of the course. But we recognize a few put in extraordinary effort, and this is reflected in 4 categories of awards below. The Commandant's Award. Sir, the Commandant's Award is given to a student who stimulated debates, exhibited good service writing skills, and presented one of the best well-researched paper in the course which can inform policy. This award is presented to Superintendent of Police Josephine Anguche. I think she'll just salute and she'll, protocol you'll hand over. No, protocol you'll hand over. Should before salute the other side. Where is the chief guest? Josephine, the chief guest is there. Protocol to hand over on behalf of the chief guest. The next category is the Innovation Award. Sir, the Innovation Award is presented to a student who exhibited the best innovation and mobilization skills during the course. He rallied his colleagues to support, embrace, and implement new ideas professionally. Sir, this award is presented to Senior Superintendent of Police Ezekiel Ebapo Emitu. The next award category is Inspiration Award. So the Inspiration Award is given to a student who upheld a positive attitude, enthusiasm, and exhibited high morale for learning throughout the course. He inspired his colleagues, especially those who were indifferent about training. This award is presented to Superintendent of Police Jimmy Haguma. Congratulations. He gets a bonus. He was also the ICT course officer. I think that's why his colleagues asked for another round of Asantana ICT Directorate. So the last category of awards is the Best Overall Students Award. So the Best Overall Students Award is presented to a student who exhibited professionalism, intellectual excellence, integrity, self-drive, loyalty, and positively motivated colleagues. The overall Best Student Award is presented to Assistant Superintendent of Police John Joseph Adelo. Congratulations. He was also an assistant DS of sorts and course. Congratulations, JB. Crime Intelligence Directorate. Sir, that marks the end of the award. We have other prizes for us, but due to time, we'll give them after your speech, sir. Thank you.
Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now take this singular honor and privilege to invite the chief guest to address the congregation and close the course. Welcome, sir.
The Inspector General of Police, sir, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, I know you are watching us from wherever you are. The directors present, the commandant of the college, heads of departments present, the representative of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Makerere University, the representative of the ICRC, senior police officers present, invited guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a pleasure for me to be with you this last day of the course of this intermediate command and staff course, intake 06, and I start by congratulating all of you for the effort you put in the course. Dear participants, the intermediate command and staff course that you have undergone, which aimed at developing your command and supervisory competencies, deserves acknowledgement, and it is a significant step in our training calendar. Our main effort is with the Director, Human Resource Development, to train every officer. That is where our main effort is. The fruits of the course, like other career development, will go a long way in addressing policing requirements and the gaps that exist in the fulfillment of our mandate as enshrined in the 1995 Constitution. The college was established in 2015 to build operational, strategic, and specialized capabilities of the force in order to meet the increasing security and crime challenges in the policing sector, locally and internationally. Training in the force is one of the drivers and the means that is prioritized and undertaken as a cornerstone to fulfilling our mandate, vision, and mission. This course and many others in other police training facilities is where knowledge, skills, attitude, behavior, and professionalism is nurtured, built, and let to blossom in order to create knowledgeable, ethical, and skilled police officers in today's complex and sophisticated policing environment. The Uganda Police Force continues to take pragmatic steps to provide cutting-edge theoretical and empirical training to officers who are prepared for various assignments in the ever-changing law enforcement environment. In fulfilling the above, we recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Makerere University and Uganda Management Institute for the award of Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Studies and a certificate in institutional leadership and management to be hosted at this college. Dear graduates, in the 4 months of your training, I'm sure you have worked very hard, challenged yourselves and your facilitators, and that effort enabled you to complete this course. This achievement will go a long way in giving you the confidence and the pride in the performance of your duties. Always remember, to whom much is given, much is required. This is from Luke 12, verse 48. So we expect better service delivery and command from you. This course exposed you to various leadership and management practices, command and contemporary policing skills, human security, peace building, and conflict resolution skills, among others. I therefore expect you to add value to the institution and to the wider community by being able to do the following: plan and conduct police operations, develop and apply leadership and management best practices, apply investigative intelligence skills, undertake police staff duties at both tactical and strategic levels, observe, promote, and protect human rights, no torture, demonstrate knowledge of political consciousness and ideological orientation, be patriotic. Uganda must always come first, yourself last. I extend my appreciation to the Director HRD, the College Management Committee, the Commandant and your team, who have contributed towards the human resource development in Uganda Police Force. I also commend the fraternity of Makerere University for the continuous support you are giving us. You, with other college partners, shall continue to work with us to build a professional and community-oriented police force. Uganda Police Management commits itself to upgrade the college to match international standards in all aspects. I once again congratulate you, the officers who have successfully completed the intermediate command and staff course, for your well-deserved achievements amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for dedicating yourselves to study amidst personal and domestic demands. I thank you all and do appeal to all of us to continue observing the COVID-19 guidelines and SOPs to curb the pandemic as we protect and serve. And with those few remarks, I now declare the intermediate command and staff course intake 06 of this year officially closed. So the commandant is going to give you pass leave of 14 days. By the time you come back from leave, the placement committee will have done its work of putting you where you fit most. Okay? Because he has a lot about you, and it is your reports here that will guide the police headquarters in deploying you. So with those few words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention, for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Chief Guest. To the graduates, congratulations once again. Let me take this opportunity to inform you that we will be having a group photo with the directors, heads of departments, and of course the media. You're also welcome within that. But currently, allow me follow the program. We will be having the East African and Uganda anthems. In that order. Thank you very much. You can all stand up for the anthems.
Mr. DJ, next time, since we attained 50 years of independence, the anthem is supposed to be played 3 stanzas. Never make a mistake of playing 1 stanza. It should stop.
follow the next program of group photo, and then from there we shall have a luncheon at the messes. Thank you.